In this video, I want to show you, I figured it out. I just did a couple of videos on handheld stitchers and wooden spools. One video, really, the handheld stitchers update. And in that, I mentioned that there is a deluxe version. This is the regular version of a sidewinder, a bobbin winder. And as you can see, this is either AC/DC or batteries. This is where the thread spool sits, and it only takes round bobbins. And their deluxe model has some kind of little adapters that go on the post that take larger spools. But the deluxe version is very hard to find, and it isn't made anymore. So I have thought that with any of the handheld stitchers, or more specifically, the old wooden spools, I would have to hand wind them. And I had put a video up before about, and I refer to someone else's video, how she had used a pen cap as an extension on her electric machine bobbin winder. And I am a pen and ink artist. I have hundreds of pens of all kinds. I cannot find one pen cap in the house that will fit, that is the same diameter as the inside of a bobbin. So here's the solution. One of the hand stitchers came with a bunch of thread, and this is also in the Sunbeam sewing kit. They give you these paper spools with thread on them. So I was doing some sewing last night and I used up the brown thread. So all of a sudden I decided, I don't know if you've seen my knitting blog, but I've been making paper mache knitting needles by using a paper towel tube. Knitting needles get to be a size of size 50, size 70, and they're huge. And so instead of buying them, which you can do, I made my own out of paper mache by using the paper towel tube for the base, and then doing paper mache on top of that to match the size. So I thought I'd be doing the same thing today and making a paper mache spindle for my bobbin winder on my brother. This is my brother LX3014. Anyway, I cut a paper spool into a cone. And, well, let me show you how this works. My problem with the pen caps and all the different things I tried, aquarium tubing, is that the wooden spool is so heavy it goes flying off. But I formed a cone out of an empty paper thread tube. And that's not going to come off of there. So now, when I take it off, all I did was scotch tape it. When I made the paper mache needles, I kind of glued them and spent a lot of time with them. Now what I did was, when you have an empty paper cone, I just used scissors, cut it right up the side. I made sure that the bottom was going to fit as tightly as any bobbin. So then I taped that end, and the upper half was kind of open. And what I did was I trimmed about an inch down. I made it narrower at the top so that there wasn't an awful lot of paper building up in the top. So I made it narrower, which made me able to, you can see how basic it is. That's scotch tape holding it together. And I'll probably put more scotch tape on it to secure it. But by trimming the top, I was able to pull this in a little bit so it fits tightly on the bobbin winder, and this, all the wooden spools are going to have different diameters. By making it a cone shape at the top, even though it's just a minor cone shape, they fit right on there. So this is my easy quick fix for making a spindle for your electric bobbin winder on your electric machine so that you can wind. So now I'll put my large spool of thread here, or right now this machine is threaded off a cone, which is back there, and I can wind any thread I want onto a wooden spool. Easy.